look, yeah. Big bank, take little bank. Little nigga, what the fuck you think? Body filled with all type of tats, so you know I really love the aim. I don't be sipping on no liquor, but that bitch over there, she be off the drink. All of my niggas, they gon' get you if you disrespecting any type of way. When it's time to show it, I'ma show off. Young nigga, I came on my own boss. I was away taking no loss. Real street nigga, gotta move with caution. All of my niggas can flip a pack, so I ain't worried about it, I'ma get it back. Throw through my check when I get my racks, and I'm looking forward, ain't no looking back. If you got a problem, nigga, say something, but these nigga pussy, they ain't say nothing. Came through the lane with my gang stunting, and my diamond shining, bitch, you can't touch it. Grinding hard, I need 100 grand, and my shit so thick it break a rubber band. I don't think these niggas understand, nigga, everywhere I'm the fucking man. Peanut butter if I'm in the jam. Call my line, I'ma get it there, and if I got a ride, I'ma ship it there. My day coming, better get prepared, so you bum niggas better make lane, and I break bread. You can keep change, nigga, ice cold on the beach day, in the heat wave, eat a cheesesteak. Pussy boy, you better back up. I don't know why they act up, nigga, rap easy, got it packaged up with 100 rounds in a Mack truck. Got 3 bitches in the 2-seater, so you know them hoes finna lap up. They're the plug, try to tax us, and I run up on a nigga masked up. I really do you, little nigga, for talking that shit on computers, little nigga. Yeah, you act on way cooler, nigga. I hang out with hustlers and shooters, little nigga. Yeah, for my bros, you know I'm gonna ride, and I'll keep that hammer right by my side. Nigga try to say ice frozen, I guarantee it was a fucking lie. I came up, I'm holding the game down. You forever see me with the same crowd. She loving my music, the bass loud, and I love a little bitch like a chain style. 2 days on the block and I made it out. First day on the block and I made it back. I cannot chill with these niggas whack. Yeah.
Pow! Everything we do is fire. Truth it. 5 o'clock Shadow Battle Review brought to you by New England Battlefront Entertainment. Listen, this man needs no introduction. First off, let me just say, the 5 o'clock Shadow, I am very, very proud of.
Bang!
I am super proud of the work that's been put in for the 5 o'clock Shadow, and I consider the 5 o'clock Shadow one of the best lives that you can get for your viewership consumption. But if there is one live that I would say completely, for excuse my Spanish, shitatas, if there's a live that shitatas all over my lives,
oh my God,
it would be the man that I have as a guest on the 5's lives that are almost daily, almost. He is honest as fuck. If you're trash, he will tell you he's trash.
Bang.
If you are doing things wrong, he will speak up and tell you you are doing them wrong.
Oh my God.
He is basically the live and in person bitch ass nigga pointer. There are very few people whom I respect in this band of a life called battle rap. And if any of you bands pay attention to anything I've ever done in life, yes, I went to Bible school. Yes, I've spoken to Jesus. But if anything I've done that I need for you bands, acronym bitch ass niggas for you dummies,
bang.
If there's anything I need for you bands to pay attention to, is this conversation with the one, the only Lex Luthor is on the 5 o'clock Shadow. Applaud that, man. Lex, how are you doing, sir?
I'm just dandy today.
All right, you just dandy today. There's not going to be any smacking of phones or cameras off his kilter or anything like that today.
Nothing. I'm not gonna throw. I'm not even try not to curse tonight.
Okay, we try not to curse. Don't worry about it. Just say you need the bitch ass nigga pointer, and the bitch ass nigga pointer is in the building.
Bang.
First off, I want to say on behalf of New England Battle Rap, thank you for giving a lot of our talent an opportunity. Some of the talent that have not gotten opportunities for higher names in even New England. So I appreciate that. But
Well, where the
first,
shout outs at? Who we talking about? Who we talking about? LSG?
Yes, we are talking about LSG.
Bang.
We are talking about Saint and Doe, of course. We are talking about Aunt Keith. We are talking about Iraq the Great. Listen. Listen, Skazzo G is a problem. He is a problem.
Okay.
What are your thoughts of the event as a whole? It's not your first time in CT, but you were in CT. You worked with you worked with Bill Blaze, Bill Harvey, and No Coast New England,
and Bill from For the Culture TV.
Yes,
Bill.
salute the For the Culture TV for getting in on that and working with iBattle. Listen, I saluted that man from the first second that he announced that he was working with you. I was like, oh shit, okay, you making moves out here. Congratulations. Bitch ass nigga point of time. Just because someone else is doing something similar to you does not mean that you cannot support him. Because guess what? If For the Culture wins, then the 5 o'clock shadow wins because New England battle rap wins, you bitch ass niggas. Yeah. So let me, man, my first question.
Everything went well with the event, man. Like, I'm really proud of a couple different people. I'm really proud of H2O and Danny Cruz, being the opening battle and, really setting it off right, really showing people that if they work hard in the local area, anywhere from Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, that whole area, they're going to have breakout performances when they come to iBattle. We're going to put the pressure on them and they're going to come with their best shit. And shout out to Danny H2O because they did.
All right. So yeah, that battle. I remember. I asked the question on Facebook. I said, "Are we calling it an upset?" And I didn't even say in the post that Danny Cruz won. I said Danny Cruz won. Are we calling it an upset? And everybody just jumped on my ass. And they was like,
man, I don't really think it's upset. I don't really think it's an upset because neither one of them are really on a pedestal, right? And also, neither one of them really won completely clearly where it was like, damn, that guy definitely beat you. You know what I'm saying? There's definitely room for debate in that battle.
Yeah.
So,
bang.
For there to be an upset, there's got to be one guy who's clearly like, yo, this guy is going to smoke you. There's no way you're going to beat him. And I don't know if Danny Cruz was really that guy for H2O.
Okay. All right.
Bang.
Let me ask you this. Is there really okay? So there is such a thing. I'm going to answer that part of it. There is such a thing as a winner and loser in a battle.
Sure.
But don't you determine who wins and who loses a battle by what happens after in terms of looks, in terms of people noticing, in terms of
you don't lint roll your shirt, you lost. Okay. That's how we determine it.
All right. If you don't lint roll your shirt, you look. I'm learning from you, Lex, already right now.
Listen, bro, there could be two winners in a battle these days. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So and there can definitely be two losers. That's for sure. So
yes.
At the day, just show off. It don't really matter.
Okay. And so the way I looked at it was this: to me, in the battle like Danny Cruz versus H2O, neither one of them lost because both of them, you just gave both of them their props. And even if you said you thought H2O won, you spoke highly of both of them, and that speaks volumes. As long as you show up.
I didn't say H2O won. I don't think he. I don't. Right. I don't know if it was. It's not that clear of a battle to me.
Right. But what I'm saying is you spoke highly of both of them. So to me, right. How can either one of them say, oh yeah, I lost, if the person who threw the event, the person who is known in the realm of battle rap, known, is speaking highly of you. There's no losers.
Who did you have winning the battle? Truth it.
So there is Danny Cruz is a rainmaker, and unfortunately he is affiliated with me as a rainmaker. So my biasness is hard to overcome. It's more difficult to overcome, but I respect H2O.
So you were saying that Danny was the bigger name in the H2O battle, right?
No, I was saying that H2O, I was
Really?
scared. Yes, I was scared for Danny Cruz in that battle.
I thought you were saying the opposite.
No. What I was saying was that Danny Cruz, to me, I know a lot of battlers who are on every card possible, and they kind of start to become not watered down, but it's like how is your prep time if you're battling next week and then you're battling the week after and you're battling stuff like that. And I was a little concerned.
H2O got
H2O has maybe 4.
Okay, and Danny has around what, 1 million because he battles every week.
4,500, I think the last count was. I think he just came off stage just now.
So to me, Danny's the bigger guy in this battle, right?
No.
Why not?
Because it's not how many times you fought, it's who's the fighter in the fight.
Oh, I seen Danny have some good performances though, bro.
Yes, I have as well. I've seen Danny have a lot of good performances. But okay, so there are certain styles.
You think that Danny has more than 4 solid performances?
Yes.
So he the bigger name then. If H2O only got 4 battles.
I did say he's the bigger name in iBattle because he's been on iBattle. He's had like a really good performance in iBattle. That clip of him with the cigarette butt. I said the edge that I give to Danny is that he's been in iBattle before and he knows what that crowd likes. So he had a chance to kind of not cater to the crowd, but he kind of knows what he's aiming for.
Definitely some H2O said he was a little weary of. He was like, I was a little nervous because Danny's been here before. And like, I don't know if what I do is going to work. And I already know what he does is going to work here because he done did it already. Right. But that shit came out pretty solid, man. And it was a debatable battle to me.
Yep, definitely. And, the whole card was debatable. What did you think?
LSG battle not so fucking debatable.
Yeah, LSG was the body of the night. Did you give him performance of the night in that card?
I did. I thought performance of the night was between him or Father Focus Confucius. But
yes. Bang!
FSC was only 1 round and LSG had 3, so I gave performance of the night to LSG.
Okay. All right. All right. So, what were some of the good takeaways you had from your experience, and what were some of the bad takeaways you had from your experience on working with the No Coast New England iBattle joint venture with New England Battle Rap?
I don't think there were any really bad situations, mainly because, man, my mass friends, they could hold their liquor, bro. So they get drunk as fuck.
Bang!
And, they don't really act too crazy. They act the same way they do when they showed up. Just $60 at the bar less. But all the good takeaways for me, if I'm being honest, I really fuck with Aunt Keith. I really fuck with LSG. I really fuck with Saint and Doe. I like how they were able to exceed expectations when it came to their solo battles.
Yeah.
Right. I know a couple people that I was around were like, I don't know how they're gonna do alone. Their gimmick is kind of being a 2-on-2, and I was like, I don't think it's a gimmick when they're a 2-on-2. They're just doing a 2-on-2. You know what I mean?
Is what they do.
Twin. Just because they have a certain standout attribute, don't mean it's a gimmick. They just being them fucking selves. You know what I'm saying? So I like that with people trying to say stupid shit like that people only book you because you twins and you do 2-on-2s, that they were able to get solo battles and have crazy performances.
Mm-hmm.
So that was definitely a big takeaway for me. And also LSG really proven himself as one of the bigger battlers in New England right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bang.
And it's not, listen, he ain't beat nobody crazy from New England yet.
Right.
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 We gonna stick yet for now. So he ain't beat crazy from New England yet, but he was at least performance of the night on a card with all of them. So in a way, he still walked away from a lot of people with a win.
Okay. You usually have a deeper sense when it comes to battlers, and you are more experienced with working with battlers and knowing what makes them tick and knowing who really cares about the business. I know I sound like a wrestler a little bit. I really care about the business, but the business of battle rap. In my opinion, Saint and Doe really care about the business of battle rap. CJA really cares about the business battle rap. Even Danny Cruz does. Did you see a lot of that in some of these young cats? Because we're going to talk about the business. We're going to talk about your live and how there was something about the business part that a lot of New England learned. Surprise you, and I believe you were surprised about that we didn't really know it's like a common sense thing. When you hear it, you're like, duh, but it's like, I didn't think about that.
This is a repetitive thing for me. I've been having the same live for years, right?
Yep.
I work with a new guys. It's not a New England thing. It's not a Massachusetts thing. It's just people are new, bro. You know what I'm saying? This isn't their mindset yet. They don't know.
Right.
Aren't walking around on a daily basis thinking, how do I monetize myself in the people that talk to me on social media? It's not a regular mindset to have.
Right.
You know? So until it comes down to the moment of, hey, this guy did this and you did not, so he moves up and you do not. Facts.
Bang.
And it comes to the harsh reality for them to be like, oh shit, I gotta kick my shit up. But to be honest, guys like Saint and Doe, you know, they have their whole support system. They've always been good money, you know. I think a lot of battle rappers need to get into the mode of, I'm not gonna say who I was talking to about this, but a friend of mine today who you would never expect to say this he called me. He was like, I really want to get on URL. How do I do that? And I said, well, maybe I could pick you for the Crucible next season. And he goes, I don't really want to do that whole process. And I'm like, well, you know, I love you to death. You're not special. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I love you, but you're not special. You know what I mean? Like, but at the end of the day, bro, if you got 50,000 views each battle, 40,000 views, if I put up a pay-per-view and they sold 300 pay-per-views with your promo code, guys like URL and King of the Dot would be fighting over you. They wouldn't even care about a process or any of that shit. You know, so if you were really, you know, and the thing with I battle is I have tangible proof of shit, right? So let's say I book Ant Keefe, right? He's from Rhode Island, right?
Yep.
So I go on my app and I see 20 people from Rhode Island. I see the comments, Ant Keefe, Ant Keefe, Ant Keefe. I know who is a draw. I know who people like. And when I talk to the people who matter, I'm able to go, hey, this guy I know is going to bring people and have eyes on him, right? Today, I had Dre Dennis asked me if I had anybody that was free for a certain date. Yep. And I told him that I do. I have Just Cuz, right?
Yep.
And bang. Oh, is he any good? And you know what I said? I said, he's the best-selling battler of 2020 for me. Did I need to even say anything? Nope. Dre Dennis said, okay, send him my way. Thanks. So does it really, if the business is right for you, you could be Dot. You could be Dot. You can go up there and not even make any fucking sense. You know?
Bang. So that's the lecture. First off, when you went off on me, not went off on me on your live, because I seen you go off before. You didn't go off on me, but you was just like, of all the comments that were going, I thought mine would just kind of slip through the cracks, and you was like, oh, truth it. Okay,
well, you my dog, bro. So no, because you my dog. So when I see you say something, and I know you have a public voice as well, I want to be like,
yep.
Let's get right. You know what I'm saying?
And you certainly did. And I was like,
battle rappers, a lot of these battle rappers, just because they started battle rapping recently, that don't mean they started rapping recently.
Right. But, so what happened was you kind of lectured me a little bit, and I had to just sit in the corner, and I was like, no, these bitch ass niggas are going to have to hear it now. So I went on my live later on that night, and I lectured the hell out of them about what they were supposed to be doing. And what you just said completely proved that.
What'd you say they were supposed to do?
Okay, I said they were supposed to, one, if they have a battle and someone sneaks in and records a little bit of their battle and they want to share a clip, share a link to the pay-per-view with it. Let's say they are doing they are posting a clip. I'm sorry?
And that's not really common sense for a brand new battler.
Okay. Well, that's what I was kind of saying. Because you said, should I give them another chance? And I was like, yeah, you should. They just talk to him.
You're right. For a brand new battler, that's not really common sense. But also, it's like, you know, for people who have been rapping, you're a little bit older. I can understand a younger battler coming in being, you know, 18 to 22, being like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But if you get in here, you got 3 albums out. You got your shit on fucking DistroKid, your Apple Music, but you're not sharing the VOD. Something's wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yep.
Bang.
So I told them that. I told them also, if you are battling on a small league and you have a clip and you want to share the clip, share a link to the YouTube page of that league on the same thing, so that so people can say, oh, these are the types of battles this leagues are having. Oh, the league that I'm interested in has this type of battle. You know, these type of battlers that caters to me. Then I'll go to that page, subscribe. You know, things like that. But a lot of us, and I am one of them, and I am well into my 40s. We know that's no secret. Have not had the business mindset. Our concern was showing up with 3 rounds, being fire, and having everybody say you was dope, and then share it the day of the battle drops. That was what we thought our job was. And then now I said, you know, it's time to level up. It's time to grow up, put your button up on, and it's business time. So I think, honestly, New England is starting to catch up in that aspect where they're a brand. I told them, if you need to have a logo, if you don't have a logo, what are you doing? If you don't have, a team that's ready to share your battle the second it drops, let's drop my battle on the YouTube page for this league. Everybody go share it right now. If you don't have that stuff, then you're just you're shooting yourself in the foot, because at the end of the day, a lot of people can rap. A lot of people can rap.
When somebody shows up to an event and they get fucking smoked, I know they're not going to share the YouTube link. I know they're not going to share the VOD. I know they're not going to share the. I know how it's going to go, but if you do well and you do take this serious, you need to have tangible proof of being an asset. You can't just tell me and be like, yo, I'm worth it. How? Where's this coming from? Right? Show me your work. You know how they used to tell you in school?
Yep.
Show me your work.
Show me. Yep.
Show me your work. How did you come to this number? Nobody knows how, right? But at the end of the day, we can tell, and I know who does what. And CJA has a lot of support, man. CJA really has a lot of people gunning for him as far as wanting to battle him. He has a lot of people pushing to see him again. Names. And I wouldn't be surprised sooner or later if the people who fund a lot of the big battles that I do start being more interested in CJA soon, because it looks like people in the pay-per-view comments look like a lot of people were paying to watch him and Kang, you know? And Kang's more of an eye battle guy. So usually you would expect more of the, Kang's gonna smoke CJA in the comments, but it was really a lot more CJA support than we expected, and probably because his business is right, like you said, and he sold a lot more.
All right. Speaking about business, there was a time, and I always use a boxing or UFC or wrestling analogy to battle rap. There was a time where people said UFC will never be mainstream. It's too violent. Someone's going to die in the ring, and it's just never going to get big. And now UFC is this huge company covered on ESPN. It's basically mainstream. Do you think battle rap will become mainstream to the point where you can make a lot of money just being a battler?
Sure, why not? What's up, man? I'm doing an interview. Oh, my bad. It's all good. I'll talk to you soon. Yeah.
Hey. Bang.
Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, it really depends what you're worth, you know? Like I'm not going to argue with somebody even if they're good or bad. You can come to the league, you could be the worst person in it, sell 500 pay-per-views and be like, "Lex, I want a cut." What am I going to tell you? No.
No, okay, so let me try to ask it a different way. Battle rap in general. So I remember Rum Nitty battle T-Top, and T-Top made a whole thing about Rum Nitty working at Walmart a year before, you know, their battle or whatever.
Right.
A lot of these battlers, a good 90% of these battlers have jobs that they have to work every day, and you know, they're still making good money when they battle, but it's not enough, you know, where they are like Tay-Rock showing off a car he just bought off a battle rap alone.
Tay-Rock also doesn't have tangible evidence of his worth.
Okay.
That's a whole different story. Like, okay, a caffeine stream. How can you calculate how much Tay-Rock could get paid for that battle? How?
Right.
How many streams were watched on caffeine? How do you even monetize those streams? People buy like coins and they put little emojis in there. There's no real like tangible way to print out a piece of paper and say,
yep,
this is how much we made off of your battle. So with our maintenance fee put in, this is how much you get paid.
10 years from now, will we be able to do that?
10 days ago, I was doing that.
All right. So in your opinion,
to be honest, like we broke off Kang and CJA more than they expected. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they did well. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, it feels good to be in our position and have people building up their names on leagues, and we're able to pay them and be like, here, put this towards your fucking rent, or here, you don't have to drive all the way from Rochester on your own dime. You get your own hotel on your own dime. You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels good to be able to do that. And to be honest, it's paying for itself with their fans.
Okay. So do you feel like battle rap is okay? So from a New England battle rapper standpoint, my opinion is that we have to become more professional. Like, we can't have all this like beefing going on in between and out between battles and everything. Yes, it gets people wanting to see battles, but it could end up ugly. Do you think that negative aspect of battle rap helps it or hurts it?
It depends on how professional the people are, right? And if they're interested on getting paid or not. Are they more interested on fighting or getting paid? Just fucking fight before the shit. I don't know about you, but I'm friends with motherfuckers I fought. You know what I mean? Like, we fought, we got it out the way, and now the respect is there. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys really got a problem with each other, just meet up right now, fight each other, and then go sell all the pay-per-views to the fucking battle.
Right. You know, you whipped my ass, but you helped me find my eye afterwards, so we cool now. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who cares?
Right.
Or don't fight. Or hit the other guy up and say, yo, I actually don't want to fight, but let's make this money. Whatever the fuck you guys want to do, the outlet is there. Okay. Bang. So it really depends on the professionalism of the battlers.
All right. We spoke about Tay-Rock earlier. There's another rapper, New Jersey Twerk. There are a lot of clones out there. Do you feel like the likes of like a Rum Nitty or a Tay-Rock or a New Jersey Twerk style is going to, with these young battlers emulating those styles, do you feel like battle rap is going to evolve into something else a couple years from now, 2-3 years from now? Like, if someone starts spitting gun bars, people like, oh God, here we go. And I already start to see it a little bit.
Depends how like meta, you know, and aware of themselves these guys are. You know, there's a lot of times that even if they might not even be copying per se somebody, they might show up and just, instead of being really dope and yourself, they try really hard to spoon feed the crowd what they think they want to hear instead of just saying what they want to say. You know.
All right. What makes it different about an iBattle atmosphere than other leagues that you've been in? What so you said you applied that pressure on some of them, and you were surprised and pleased at how they showed out. What is that pressure that's applied when a battler comes to iBattle?
Well, shit, I would say that we're more of a community than anything. So no matter what, if you're trying out your first battle there ever, there's probably going to be a bunch of big names in the room, a bunch of people you came up watching. That's one big pressure moment. I know this one kid that tried out, he walked past me at the last event, and he's like, man, I just had to fucking try out in front of Cortez. I was mad nervous, you know?
Right.
He was like, I didn't want this guy to be like, you whack, and walk off while I'm out.
Right. Right.
So
that is pressure.
That's one little form of pressure. But also at the same time, these are approachable people. A lot of the vibes that iBattle are good. That's the atmosphere that you can expect is good vibes every time. So even if you are a little bit nervous and you get pressure from these guys, you can still approach them later and be like, hey, how do you think I did? You know, give me some feedback on my shit. It's not weird to do that at a rap event. If you inbox somebody 1,000 times, sending them your battle, asking, please give me something, that's kind of weird. But if you're in real life, you just battled, they watched you battle. Hey, what do you think? Yo, man, you might get some really good feedback.
All right. iBattle is the most unbiased, fair crowd I've ever rapped in front of, and every single person in the building is always for battle rap and the culture. What is give me an example of a league that's not for the culture?
Oh my God.
Not naming any names, not naming any leagues. I'm just saying, like, what are some of the practices that you can see leagues doing that battlers should be wary of?
Okay, cool. That's a better question. I think that if you know that you're truly not ready,
yep,
and you're not one of the better battlers in your league, you should not be paying people to battle you. If you're not showing events and having like performance of the night, battle of the night, or some kind of standout performance that's mentionable, people are talking about you, you shouldn't pay for a big name. That's not going to get you that. It's not going to get you that. That's what you want, and I know that's why you're paying for the name. And you want to have that battle of the night. You want to have that performance of the night. You want that attention, that spotlight. So you're going to pay for a name to do it. Don't do it yet, bro.
Okay. All right. I hope you bitch ass niggas are paying attention. Lex is dropping jewels for you guys. Like I said, this is a very important episode of the 5 o'clock shadow. This is not for me. This is for you guys, because there's always something when Lex speaks you can pick up on and learn from. And I got yelled at the other day, so you bitch ass niggas had to get yelled at the other day. So make sure you have your pencil and your papers out. Have your notes ready. Yes, sir.
What do you think needs to change where you're at?
What I think needs to change where I'm at is it needs to become more of a community and less competition. Meaning, some of the things I like when a league owner from another league shows up to another league's event and shows support. I like when battlers don't boo another battler just because they're rapping for someone else. They're giving it up when they need it. When they say something fire, they appreciate the art more. There's things like that I think need to change. I think that we need to become more business minded, as you educated me in your live. Like I said, at No Coast New England was the only league in New England at the time that was doing a pay-per-view. So this is like a new journey for us. And I think us battlers, we have to watch how we act on social media as well. Yes, there's trolling. Yes, there's threatening people. Yes, there's always whatever. But I know there's a league in Massachusetts now. Whenever a guy wherever this guy, and I'm not naming names, tries to go to a venue and says, can I throw my event here? They say, oh, you're the battle rap guy. Get the fuck out of here. We don't want that crap in our, and they're not talking about hip hop. They're talking about the violence. They're talking about the potential fights and shootings and stuff like that. And I understand that you don't want to be disrespected as a man. And I understand that there's a lot of hotheads out there. But at the end of the day, you're only hurting your brand. So, yeah, things like that I think need to improve.
Yeah. how do you suggest that you could get a little more unity out there and get rid of a little bit of the competition?
Huh. Focus on being the best you. And first off, and second of all, don't consider competition. Not everything who's doing what you're doing is competition. Again, for the culture TV, they're working with you, and I saluted and applaud them. But you're on the 5 o'clock shadow with me now, like, and that's not no slight. Like, they could, for the culture, could have you on with them at any time. And I think if we both care about New England battle rap, anything that's pushing the culture forward, why not support that and be happy about that?
Right.
I
think that there's a lot of potential with everybody out there working together, especially when it comes to No Coast New England, Premier Battles, Takeover Battle League. Anybody else? Who am I leaving out?
New England Battlefront Massacre Battle Association. There's a eye grind. There's a lot of
Creasy. My man Creasy.
Yep. Bang. Yep.
Creasy, bro. Definitely NBA. And definitely what Hyde's got going on. You know what I'm saying? I think it's really important that everybody could do something together, but everybody's gonna have to sacrifice the pride and ego that comes with it's not about your brand. It's about these battlers. How do we all pick 3-4 battlers, we put them in a room, and we just throw classics for the area, and we don't fight over the footage. We're not, I need this on my channel, I need this on the, just drop it. Maybe we could figure out something as far as where the footage goes. How about the battles are judged, the winners of the battles, they get to leave with the footage to their league.
Bang. Okay. All right. So hopefully, if there's any league owners in here, you guys are inspired by this. And this is not, Lex is not some rookie that's just running a league that's been running for 20 days now. He knows what he's talking about.
Truth it?
I'm sorry?
You think everybody would want to do this?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
A unity card. I think we could get everybody in the room to come together for a unity card and have okay, these are my top battlers maybe from my league that are ready. These are your top battlers from your league that are ready. Let's get them and let's have them have a conversation, and everybody wins. New England wins. Absolutely.
I love it.
Bang. We have something we need to talk about, New England. All right, Lex, I know that you have things. You are a busy man, so let's talk about Cultivate 4 before I let you go. Okay. How do you come up with these cards and battles like these? I've already heard I've seen some people in the chat talking about Nox is fire. Death the Kid is fire. How did you come up with this card?
The reality of this card is, for the most part, these rookies are facing people that are extremely good at what they lack in a little bit, right? Holmes, Knox being so young, his punching is great, but his wording is a little bit off, and so is his rhyme selection because he's still young. How big is a 17-year-old's vocabulary, right?
Yeah, right.
So
right.
At the end of the day, now he's got to face Homeschool, who has the most clever fucking angles of all time and is immaculate at all of that shit.
Yeah,
right? He's gonna teach him exactly what he needs to learn. Syntax, Death the Kid, left field original punchlines, right? That nobody else has said. And tell me how my man Death the Kid is 19 years old. And he has grown men. Jay the Nightwing just tweeted his battle today and was like, I love this.
Oh my God.
That is big.
He's 19. I think him and Syntax is going to be another great one. It's got a lot of big people tuned in, and both of them have a lot of energy as well. And one thing that those two MCs are heavy at, which a lot of battle rappers need to get used to is capitalizing on their focal points, right? You should only be looking at the crowd, looking at your opponent, and looking at the camera. That's it. It's the only 3 things to look at. Don't look at the floor. Don't look at the fucking walls. Don't look over here. Some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? So they're really direct and they perform really well. I'm looking forward to that battle as well. Z the Dropout and Louis Valentine is another one I'm excited for. Z is a big, rebuttal guy.
Yep.
He likes to rebuttal every round as much as he can. And when he gets into his material, it's amazing, right? So Louis Valentine and Z the Dropout is a big mirror match. A couple of these matches are mirror matches, just like Cassius Clay and Double A. Obviously, the battle was set up because Cassius Clay is bisexual and Double A is gay, right?
Okay.
They're the 2 guys in the league that have obviously a little bit of trouble battling other places, but in iBattle, we don't give a fuck, right? We don't give a fuck. The motherfuckers is nice, right? They nice. So we're excited for that battle. Double A just had a really crazy performance against Danny Cruz, where he walked away with a 2-1, possible 3-0. So I'm looking forward to Double A and Cassius. Cassius is coming back to battle rap after a couple months after his performance against Chris Dubs. That was real fucking crazy too. And Dale Denton is returning as well to battle Chunk. Chunk is Knox's hype man.
Dale Denton returns. He was one of the first people that I did a review on when I was doing the 5 o'clock, before it was even called the 5 o'clock shadow. I think I was doing the little video reviews of him. So looking forward to Dale Denton coming back and return. He's listen, a lot of these battlers I've seen, but tell me if for people who are watching the 5 o'clock shadow who are unfamiliar with some of these names, give us a couple of them that they should really be looking out for at Cultivate 4, which is March 27th, invite only, live pay-per-view, or a same day video on demand. So the iBattle mobile app as well at www.ibattle.com. Make sure that you guys tune in New England. Here's the thing. This is a spoiler alert. If you purchase this pay-per-view and Lex sees that a lot of the purchases are coming from New England, guess what he's going to say? I want to do something in New England. I'm not even going to put the business pointer for you. Listen, the last event, how much is this pay-per-view?
It's always 25. It never changes, no matter how big the card is, how little the card is. Everything is 25. We keep it the same amount, so it's not confusing. And not only that, one thing I wanted to touch on is it's not just if a bunch of these purchases come in from New England, we're not just going to come to New England. We know that's where the money's coming from, so that's where we're going to bring the money.
Right. So
if that's what's happening, if I see all this is happening, LSG is getting these names. CJA is getting these names.
Bang.
I know where it's coming from. I know Saint and Doe versus Marv 1 and Quest McCody got to happen.
Yep.
Bang.
Listen, so my bands, my friends, my New Englanders, if you really care about the culture, if you really care about New England battle rap, make sure you subscribe to iBattle. They have the it's monthly as well, where you get access to a lot of the battles, all of the battles that you want from iBattle. Get familiar, and when Lex sees these things, he says that's a market I can invest in, and there will be battlers like any battlers if you are nice and you really care about it.
At the end of the day, I'm gonna come out there and fuck with motherfuckers anyway. I don't care if I got to get it out the mud there and I got to build my own filter. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. I'll build my own fountain out there, right?
All right.
But at the end of the day, if this is where all the bread is coming from, I want to be able to go there and give it back. I don't want to go out there and not have anything to work with. And I got to have people battling in a fucking parking lot and people filming on a phone because there ain't no money in New England. You know what I'm trying to say?
Right. Absolutely. Like I said, it's time to put our business pants on, guys. Invest in yourself, invest in the culture. And by investing in the culture, you are investing in yourself. Think about it. Let that sink in. That is a spoiler alert. And it does sound like I'm clout chasing. Yes, buy the pay-per-view and he'll come here. No, buy the pay-per-view, enjoy the battles, be active, and think about the culture. Think about the culture first. The culture will think about you. I guarantee it.
Bang.
All right, Lex. What were you saying about the Dale Denton battle?
Oh, Dale's coming back to face Chunk. Chunk is another one. He's in a group with Knox and Z. That's going to be a real exciting one. And all the battles are judged.
All the battles are judged. Now,
yeah, we don't want to debate shit. We're not debating nothing after this.
Okay. Bang. Do you think that's healthy for all events to have battles like that, or do you think it's just good sometimes?
I think that it depends. It depends who the judges are, and it depends the gravity of the situation, right? So,
right.
At the end of the day, I consider this event, the gravity of the situation to be really high because I consider these guys that are battling to be the future of battle rap, right? And I don't want to tarnish the legacy of the veterans, right?
Yep. All right.
I think it's essential for this group of battlers specifically because they're having issues with gaining the respect of the vets. Like, we're here. This is our stomping grounds now. The vets are not trying to hear that shit. Get the fuck out of here. You're not that good. Yada, yada, yada. They're going back and forth. Fuck that. These battles are judged. Somebody's winning. Somebody's losing.
As they should. You know, a lot of these young guys here, this is my shit now. I'm just going to put my feet where I want in your house. No, we built this house. We paid the mortgage here, bitches. You guys are okay, it's time to spank somebody, and someone got to go. So it is dope that they are. I always get excited. The judge battle aspect is always it heightens the tension of the battle, of the outcome. It brings more drama into it. But true or false, at the end of the day, a judge battle is just the judge's opinions. Yes.
Yeah, it's just the judge's opinion, but it's also the title of somebody's a winner and somebody's a loser. And when it comes to debate between battlers, if someone has something to say to me and I say, I won, I don't give a fuck. I won. There's nothing you can tell me. You know what I'm saying? There's no room for debate. Even if you want to, I won. I get to walk away and not debate with you. There's no talk to be had. Unless you want to rematch.
All right, hashtag always a cult classic. Hopefully, one of those cult classics will be when Lex Luthor comes to the table, sits these league owners down, and then we have that much awaited New England top of the top, the echelon of the echelons leagues coming together and throwing an event where the battlers who should have been spoken to each other finally get a chance to. But my last question before I let you go, Lex, there are 5 battles on Cultivate 4, which is March 27th. It is invite only. It is live on pay-per-view. $25. That's all it costs. It's not going to break your bank. You can get an eighth for an eighth costs more than that for some of you bitch ass niggas. Bang. Get the pay-per-view, www.ibattle.com. Lex, the rookies versus vets judged. 5 battles. I don't want you to give predictions on who's going to win what battles, but tell me the record of the vets at the end of the night. Will it be 3-2 vets or 3-2 rookies or 5-0 vets?
I can't give you that, but I will give you this.
Okay.
The rookies are not supposed to win.
Okay, the rookies are not supposed to win.
Y'all not supposed to win. Y'all not supposed to win when it happens. So if you do, you've surpassed the expectations. God bless you. And karma's gonna come right back for you.
All right, Lex. I hope you are ready, and hopefully, league owners, you guys will.
I hope these rookies are ready. I hope I'm ready. I'm ready. I hope the rookies are ready. They need all that. I love them kids, but it's a dangerous game in 2 weeks.
How many name flips do you think Dale Denton's gonna have for Chunk?
I don't even know. I'm curious on what Homeschool's gonna do in his 3rd round. What absolutely, unpredictable angle he's going to take against Knox. That's what I'm excited for. It's always an exciting homeschool third round in these battles.
Louis Valentine, I am a friend of. I've seen him live in person, and I've seen him. I've watched some of his battles. I really hope he's not one of the ones that ends up like, when the vets are talking to each other at the end of the night, like, dang man, we could have swept if you didn't lose. I really hope he's not one of them, but you said none of them are expected to lose, so we'll see what happens on March 27th. Hashtag always a cult classic.
Every
Cultivate 4 brought to you by iBattle TV. Lex, thank you very much.
Energy drink and Viagra. Subscribe to iBattle TV on YouTube. Subscribe to the iBattle TV mobile app. We will be live March 27th. There will be a next day VOD. A couple days later, truth it. I can't say everything right now, but only like 2 weeks after that, I got something else for New England. Okay. I got. All
right, you got. Okay, give me a week and you'll let us know. You'll come back on the 5 and talk about it.
Absolutely, I promise.
I listen. I don't care. Come back on the 5. Come on the bathroom blog for the Culture TV. I just want to hear what the news is. Just let us know. And we give you a couple of weeks. I don't want to have to use the pointer against you, Lex. Don't make me turn my live against how you turn my live. You're live on me.
Not me. No,
Start smacking the camera and stuff. All right. All right, Lex. Appreciate you as always, man. Thank you very much for coming on the 5.
Love, man.
All right, man. I'll holla.
Peace.